Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Svetlana and today I wanna bring you on a very laid back chill video. Today is actually my day of work and once again I'm doing this on my lunch break because I have so many planned chores that I still need to go through and so not much time. So little, and so little time. So you know what? We're doing this during the time that I shouldn't be doing this. I don't want to take you along. Of course, this is fun. I love to do reportings because honestly, this is probably one of my most favorite tasks about like having this hobby. Probably the number one would be buying new plants, and the second one would be like reporting. Probably that'd be my top two. Top three, maybe watering. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we have the top three of my favorite things about plants. Anywho, today I will be reporting some of my plants that actually need some TLC. You might see in the frame some plants that I'm not showing off that often. So today we're gonna go through some new plants that I acquired, also through some old plants that actually are not doing so well. Like really well. And yeah, just gonna hang out, chat about life lately, chat about the wedding funds, because not only I am getting married this year, also my sister is actually getting married next month. Oh my gosh, she's getting married first, then I will getting married in a couple months from then, and let me tell you, a lot of stuff is going on. And yes, plants right now might be a little bit on a back burner, but you know what? I still flippin' enjoy putting my hands in the dirt, doing some TLC for them. So today is gonna be one of those days when we're gonna put wedding plants a little bit behind us and do the stuff we created this channel for, which is plants. So I have prepared soil mix for all of the plants I'm gonna be reporting. And actually I'm gonna be reporting quite a bunch. So first off, I wanna plant this beautiful, look at those roots. Oh, look at that system. So nice. So cool, right? So I'm gonna be reporting this beautiful spider plant. I forgot the variety, but it's the one that has light green vein inside, like in the middle section of the leaf. So if I remember, I'll put the name on the screen. So I'm gonna be reporting this baby because I feel like this is a decent amount of roots and we can go ahead and do that right now. I also will be planting some of my alocasia mellow corms that I actually planted in sphagnum on the 22nd of December last year. So they have been in here for almost 3 months and look at that, we have the first leaves. So I feel like this is the perfect time to finally go ahead and plant them because they're really not fitting inside of this dish anymore. So that's what we're gonna do as well. Then I actually wanna plant or probably transfer, not just plant, I wanna transfer my beautiful ZZ cuttings that I have been propagating from singular leaf cuttings in this pond dish. I feel like this is like very not perfect dish for ZZ because they tend to have those beautiful like bulbs in their root system. So it's just a matter of time until I won't be able to take them out of this dish. So I want to go ahead, take them out right now, plant them into the soil and bring them to my office because actually my money plants tend to have an awesome time in my office. Money are running in there. Unfortunately not in my pocket, but you get the idea, right? So I want to plant them. Actually, it took them maybe 6 months to get to this point, which is half a singular like growth points. Finally, let me tell you, finally. And lastly, I think so. Actually, I have many more things to go through. I have my beautiful Anthurium crystallinum silver blush that is once again rotting in the pond. So we need to go through that, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time in this lunch break. I also wanna report this poor baby aloe that actually had a brother in this pot who unfortunately he's no longer with, I mean, he's still in here, but he's dead. So there's no like sugar coating in this one. He rotted. I overwatered it during the winter months. So right now I want to take away or take out this brother of his from the pot because it's still alive and it doesn't look like nice in here, right? It looks like a mess. So I want to go ahead and plant them in a different pot. I think I want to go size down in the pot. So I want to plant it in this beautiful painted pot that I made, because this pelargonium from my grandma is dead. I'm not sure what happened. It just kind of died, like in the matter of a week or so, and I was like, what? technically I might try to save the very top of this, but let's be honest, let's be real. Actually, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed with all of my plants I have in my collection lately. So let's take it easy, okay? Especially after the Bruno visit. Oh my gosh. I came back home with so many plants, it's insane. Actually, talking about the new plants, I mentioned in my previous plant shopping video that I acquired a beautiful Hawaii I never showed you for some reason. So this is me showing it to you. Actually, I think this is like the most perfect combo of pot and plant together. This is actually one of those Hawaiias that is see-through in the sunlight. So the very tips of the leaves are, you can see the water inside of them. They're so beautiful. I love this plant so much. When I was picking it out from all of the trays, I picked this one up because it had 4 babies, and I mean, come on. What a cutie patootie. In the summer it's gonna be thriving. Right now it looks very green, but if you look really close, you might see that the tops are see-through. I mean, I personally see it because I'm sitting in front of the window, so from that side it's very see-through. From yours, maybe not that see-through. But anywho, just wanted to show you this beautiful combination. I think this is like the most perfect thing because I had green pebbles, green pot, and beautiful green plant. This almost looks fake, doesn't it? So flipping cute. Okay, moving on. Alright, so without further ado, let's probably go straight to business because it's been kind of a long intro. Somehow. Okay, this pot, I think this is gonna be so perfect with the spider plant. This immediately reminds me of those like winning cups or like something from Renaissance era. So I feel like a plant that is gonna be like a fountain from it's gonna look perfect together, and of course it's gonna go on my shelf behind me because this spider plant, for example, doesn't that look so striking? I know this is probably one of the most common plants you can find ever, but at the same time this is such a beautiful strikes of color. I love the shape of it and all of the above. So we're gonna put another one in there and somehow find a spot on my shelf in the background. Oh my gosh, this baby has another baby already. Oh my gosh. Wow, spider plants tend to be very pregnant. Alright, let's go straight ahead. I have this combination. Of course, I won't be planting it because it doesn't have it. It's a bit dirty. Let's ignore that. It doesn't have a drainage hole, so of course I'm gonna put it in something else because I don't want to go too crazy and expect from myself to not overwater it because I usually do overwater my plants. Again, actually for the last year I was kind of underwater, but then for some damn reason I decided to go back in overwater world. It just happened. Okay, so we have this beautiful plant. This is a plant from Bruno. If you haven't seen my one of the newest videos about how I went to the guy's house that I did not know, and he gave me a bunch of beautiful plants, you can go ahead and watch that video. Actually, I will leave a link for you over here. You can go ahead and check it out. But look at this. A beautiful, perfect root system. So gorgeous and a perfect fit for this pot for sure. For sure. Okay. Right. I'm actually using a simple pot mix that was already pre-made. Once again, since I'm doing this on my working day, I had no time to go ahead and make something of my own. And I feel like this, I'll insert the pic. This mix is actually pretty awesome and fitting for almost all of my plants. Kind of, I mean, we can make some adjustments, of course, but for these varieties that I'm gonna be working on today, I feel like this is gonna be perfect. Not sure about the aloe though, but we'll get there. We'll see when we get there. Okay. Oh my gosh, look, it's already looking fabulous. It's already fabulous. And so easy. Oh my gosh, I love to repot water propagation, or should I say pot water propagations, because there's nothing easier than that. Just like that, we have one. Bam! Look at this. For now, maybe it doesn't look like much, but just give it time. I actually planted almost the same size baby that was this spider plant, and look at him now. Gorgeous. So this one, so far, so good, so gorgeous. So even gorgeous. Okay, right now probably let's go to the mellow business. So once again, I had 4 worms in here. One I already picked up and repotted. Look at it. We already have a leaf in this, and I'm holding it in this bag just, to make it as happy as possible, of course. These ones that I'm gonna be planting today, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be putting them in the Ziploc bags. We'll see when we get there, but we'll see. We'll see. So I have a couple baby pots. Actually, there's of course gonna be too many of alocasia mallows in my home, so I'm kind of have this hope that maybe this year we will have a plant swap in the spring. So maybe that's where I'm gonna be bringing those babies, because who wouldn't want a beautiful alocasia mallow baby? Like, hello. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna work around, take off sphagnum moss. Oh my gosh, guys, there is so much going on actually, so this is why my previous uploads got a little bit out of hand and out of schedule. My sister, once again, just like I mentioned, is actually getting married next month, so we have so much to go through. Of course, I want to be helpful and help her out because it's my baby sister. Of course, I gotta do it. So we're planning all of this stuff because she wants a whole celebration. Like, she wants a venue, she wants guests and cake and, oh my gosh, decorations and all of that. So a lot of stuff to go through and not too much time, because technically she's getting married in about a month. And we haven't done almost anything yet, so that's very stressful. Look at this. Root system isn't too big, but you know what? I feel like it's ready to go. It's ready to go. Core number 1 done. Let's go to the other one. Oh, this one has way more roots. So cute. Okay, so right now we're like, it's very difficult because she's working on a very different schedule from mine, for example, or mom's. So it's a juggle. Actually, this weekend we're going to look for the venue, like to check out the venue she picked up, and my sister gonna be working, so we're the ones responsible for that, which is actually stressful because, I want her to have the most perfect day ever. And she's stressed. She's somehow almost like a bridezilla. Of course, I'm saying this like trying to nag her a bit. I said it to her face already, and she was like, "Ah." Anywho, we're gonna have such a different wedding because, for example, I personally, with my fiance, we won't have like a party or anything with our friends and family. We'll go ahead, sign the papers, have a photo shoot, like an hour of photo shoot, and go straight to the honeymoon phase together with the baloo. So we'll go jump into our car and go to the mountains. That is our idea of the best wedding ever, without all of that stress. Look at this. This one is way more ready. Without all of that stress, about guests and presents and, drinks and food and, don't get me started. So, very different wedding. For example, I am a big fan of colors, so I really want a colorful bouquet for myself. Of course, I'm gonna make it myself. And my sister, for example, she's more on the natural side, so she wants a white bouquet. So it's actually pretty fun to see how different we are and how differently we imagine wedding. This is actually fun. I did not expect to get married in the very same year, and especially did not expect her to be the first one to get married, even if that's by the couple months, But it's fun. It's fun experience. There is a lot of, stress and, oh my gosh, lots of drama in the household because my sister and her fiance are actually living with my mom. So I'm so glad to live alone with my fiance, let me tell you. Sometimes when I think about it, Alright. I'm actually gonna be the maid of honor, of course. And my sister gonna be the maid of honor in my wedding, so god damn it, guys, so much going on. I'm planning to vlog my preparations for the wedding, like for my wedding. I don't want to make it public like my sister's wedding. It's not her choice to have a YouTube, But mine, I actually plan to vlog all of the process. I'm already having struggles as well, even though I'm getting married in June. I kind of already have a dress. Actually, one of you contacted me last year and we went through a lot of like stuff and chatting because this dress came all the way from United States to Lithuania and it was handmade specifically for me and I felt like a princess. But there's a big problem because even though it fits me like a glove, it's perfect, it's beautiful, it's the dress of my dreams, I'm getting allergic reaction from it. And that's, I'm not sure what to do about it. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe in America there's some kind of different chemicals used for the materials or something. I have no clue, but whenever I put the dress on, in 5 minutes I already have a rash on my like chesticles, on my chest area and in my back, and that's very confusing because I think maybe the lace making it go instantly red and itchy, and I wanna go with this dress, and wear it for at least a couple hours. So for the ceremony and for the like photo shoot, of course. But it's impossible to stay in this dress for longer than 10 minutes for me. And this is something I never thought about. I never had idea this might be a thing. Let me quickly water those plants while I chat a little bit with you about that. So, have you ever had any kind of like similar situation? Because this dress is so precious to me. This is definitely the dress of my dreams, and I'm so stoked to wear it. And actually, I went ahead and took it to the dry clean, even though it wasn't dirty, just in case maybe there were some chemicals in the materials. Ooh, 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 we have a situation, Yeah. So I thought maybe that will help a bit, and maybe the chemicals will go away and stuff like that. But it didn't. I still get the rashes. And I'm not sure what to do. Honestly, I think maybe to go ahead to maybe the sewing salon and ask them for like advice. Maybe I need to take the lace off, like the very top of the corset or something, because this is very confusing. I was so excited. Actually, we planned to have this wedding in autumn, and stuff happened, so it didn't happen in autumn. And it's only warmer side dress, and right now not only it gets me like the itch and the rash, it also is pretty damn hot because it has so many layers. So I think I might be overthinking it, but what bride isn't overthinking it, let's be straight, right? So I think maybe I should just have this dress for the photo shoot, but for the ceremony I should put something like lighter and then go to the photo shoot, get dressed into this dress, have at least 10 minutes for the pictures, and then once I get into another dress. Maybe that's how I could juggle it. I honestly am not sure what to do because, once again, this dress was made specifically for me, and not to wear it at all would feel like a crime. Especially, actually, this sweet lady not only sew a dress for me, she also sent a costume like for my groom, for my bride, I wanted to say, for my future husband, which he's also gonna be wearing. So it felt like a perfect combination, like, I don't know, I'm so mad and so like stressed about it. So we're taking the money plant out of the pot right now. Oh damn, it's really rooted in there. Oh no, okay. Okay, we're actually kind of right on time. We'll get into the wedding drama, wait for it, wait for it. Alright, so once again, these are actually ZZ cuttings from one singular leaf, right? And these leaves actually had a little bit of sport variegation, so that's why I decided to cut them off and propagate and see maybe accidentally I'll have a variegated ZZs. But since I did it in winter, maybe that was one of those like effects that did not help, but they are not variegated. So what I want to do, I actually want to plant them together into this cute white pot and take them to my office because they're too cute. And plus I need to save some space in my apartment. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so hopeful that the plant swap is gonna be happening in spring because I have so many plants that I would love to take to the swap. But also, whenever I go to the plant swap, I come back home with more plants that I went in with. So, I don't know. I don't flipping know. Okay, I'm covering the hole, adding some soil. Honestly, for the ZZ I would love to use a little bit more sandy soil mix, like similar to the cacti soil mix, but I don't have one, so we're working with these ones. Okay, these are actually cute. So, dress, yeah, so I have no flipping clue what to do, because once again there is not gonna be like a reception, or is the reception when we're signing the contract of our life? I don't know. So very confused right now what to do about it. I also want to do my own makeup. I'm gonna be doing my sister's makeup and her hairstyle, because once again we're really not too rich people, so we're trying to save as much money as possible. So yeah, it's really stressful. Let me tell you guys, it's really stressful. It's also so fun. I love planning all of that. I have a full-on like bullet journal that I use with some scraps from journals with all of the inspirations and stuff like that. Send prayers, guys. Send flipping prayers. And also, not only that, my sweet aunt is actually right now pretty sick, so it's also always in the back of my mind, you know, whenever my relatives are calling me, I'm always like, oh no, you know, my head goes straight to the worst scenarios, because lately a lot of worst scenarios happened. I mean, if you've been longer on my channel, you know. So, it's just really stressful time, honestly. Actually, this Monday was my dad's birthday. He would have been 54 years old. Fortunately, he passed away a couple of years ago, so it was also kind of emotional day. So, you know, trying to juggle all of those emotions over here in this side of the globe. Okay. I feel like this should be enough. I feel like I always like overdo myself and add too much of soil, and then whenever I water it I make the complete mess. I want to avoid that in my office, of course, so this is what we're gonna be working with. Bam. Cute, still very little baby, but a big potential for these babies. So let's put them aside. So yeah, this is definitely one of those videos where I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry about it. But I just have a lot of things on my mind right now, you know. Did we did almost all of the plants? Wow, that's impressive. Flipping nailed it. Okay, the last plant I want to plant is actually the aloe. So I want to go ahead and take this. Oh my gosh, it never had too much of roots. I never can go ahead and work with pelargonias. They're like the pain of my existence, even though I really like them. This is so stressful. Okay, actually this is more sandy soil. It was in a more sandy soil, so it's gonna be perfect for the aloe. Perfect. So these aloes are actually my mom's. She gave them to me to make them happy. It didn't really work out, as you can tell, but you know, life happens. Nobody's perfect. I always showed you whenever I was struggling with plants, you know, and this is just one of those moments. I mean, my mom did planted these aloes into a very simple soil mix, so that also did not help with my overwatering. Oh. The leaves on this looks like dinosaurs. I love it. This plant definitely looks like it's from Jurassic Park. And also, I'm a big fan of aloes. Oh! Ouch, that was painful. I'm a big fan of aloes that actually were overgrown and start to look like palms. This is like one of my most favorite things about aloes. Okay. You know what? I'm trying to take away that rotten one. We don't need that one. I know what you might be thinking, that pot might be a bit too small. But once again, I'm a big overwaterer. And it doesn't have too much of soils, or too big of a root system. That might be perfect, if you ask me. This will help out with my overwaterings, if they happen. Plus it's cute, and I feel like this kind of bluish aloe will work beautifully with this blue background of that cat. So, you know what, we're gonna go for it. Let's find something to cover the hole. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I wanna add some fresh soil in the bottom there. Bam. Okay. Like this. I really hope it's gonna be stable. If not, well, we'll work something. We'll work it out later because I have so many plants that still needs to be repotted, so we always can redo it. Especially since I'm not bringing this one to my office, so it's gonna be staying in my home. It's gonna be okay. It should be okay. What could go wrong? And let's fast forward to the clip when I filmed this plant laying on the ground. Yeah, no. Let's not manifest this. It's gonna be actually great. It's gonna love in here. I won't be sorry. I won't be overwatering it anymore, and it's gonna be a very happy plant. Yeah, I said it. Haha. No, it's already kind of stable because it has a decent root system, so this is great. Bam. Perfect! Look at this cute thing! Oh my gosh, it looks so cool! Just look at it. Ah, very cool. Love it. Oh, just stand over here. Got it. Wow, okay, I actually flew by with this reportings. It took me way less time than I anticipated, so that's actually fun because right now I'll have more time to clean everything up before going back to work. This is gorgeous and beautiful, plus I'll have time to eat. Heck yeah. But anyhow guys, let me know if you did enjoy this little report with me session. I know it wasn't like super interesting and like ultra funny and all of that, but it was just one of those days when I really needed to put my mind somewhere else. Unfortunately, it didn't help, of course, because I went straight into the bedding business in this video. But I tried. Let's just have kudos for trying. Please share your experiences with your wedding if you have time to, write this longer comment. Let me know if you just eloped and then went straight to the honeymoon, or maybe you did it a little bit more differently, because we're still thinking about my fiance maybe to after like getting married, because we're gonna get married like almost on lunch time, right? So after the photo shoot we will be free about 4 p.m. So to travel that late wouldn't be like the smartest idea maybe, because we want to go like over 1,000 of kilometers to our destination. So maybe it would be more smarter for us to go ahead and have dinner with the family or dinner together still here while being in Vilnius, and the very next morning go into adventure mode, into the travel mode. So what would you do? Of course we're gonna do whatever that feels right for us, but at the same time it would be fun to hear your experiences, your ideas, or just simply thoughts, because it's always fun to chat about stuff like that. I don't have too many friends, to be honest, to chat about it, so this is why I'm probably putting this stress on you right now. But anywho guys, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. I actually feel better after letting it out and chatting a little bit about it and not just sitting in my brain with all of that information. So Thank you so much for listening. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for liking this video, so please do it. Subscribing to my channel. Please do subscribe. We have a lot of plenty content on the way, plus some wedding content if you're interested. Don't worry, I won't be like putting too much wedding in every video of my channel. I actually plan to film clips throughout this process and then put them all into one singular video, and then have like one planning video and another one like the wedding video and then the honeymoon video. So some of the videos gonna be related to wedding, but just not right now. A little bit further in the future. So let's chat about it. How do you feel about stuff I said today? And before leaving you, of course, let me teach you another language lesson. Since we're talking about weddings, let me teach you how to say wedding in Lithuanian and in Russian. I think wedding in Polish is wesela, but I'm not completely sure because sometimes my parents actually mixed up Russians and Polish like languages together, and there are some hybrids of the words that we use in like daily life, so I might be wrong. So just putting it out there, I think in Polish it's wesela, but I might be wrong. But I might be right. I will leave it on the screen. Anywho, if you want to say wedding in Lithuanian, you need to say vestuves. Once again, vestuves. And if you want to say wedding in Russian, you need to say svadьба. Once again, svadьба. So this time, all of the three words very different, but also very fun. Probably fun because I'm getting married. I don't know. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one.